Friends, I invite you to join in this call to worship. Come, let us celebrate the wondrous gifts that God has given us. Throughout all our lives, God has blessed us with love and hope. Praise be to the God who provides for us, and may our hearts truly be filled with gratitude, and may we show our gratefulness by the ways in which we live and care for others. Our scripture for today is found in Ezekiel chapter 34 and Matthew chapter 25. Verse from Ezekiel. For this is what God says, I myself will search for my sheep and look after them, as a shepherd looks after the scattered flock when he is with them, so I will look after my sheep. I will rescue them from all the places where they have scattered on a day of cloud and shadows. I will bring them out from the nations. I will gather them from the countries. I will bring them into their own land. I will pasture them on the mountains, in the ravines, and in all the settlements in the land. I will tend them in a good pasture, and on the mountain heights will be their grazing land. There they will lie down in good grazing land, and there they will feed on a rich pasture. I myself will tend my sheep and have them lie down, declares the sovereign Lord. I will search for the lost and bring back the strays. I will bind up the injured and strengthen the weak, and I will shepherd the flock with justice. And then from Matthew 25. When he finally arrives, blazing in beauty with all the angels, the Son of Man will take his place on the glorious throne. Then will all the nations be gathered together for sorting, as a shepherd sorts out sheep and goats, putting the sheep on the right and putting the goats on the left. Then the one will say to those on the right, Enter, you who are blessed, take what is coming to you in this realm. It has been made ready for you since the world's foundation, and here is why. I was hungry, and you fed me. I was thirsty, and you gave me a drink. I was homeless, and you gave me a room. I was shivering, and you gave me clothes. I was sick, and you stopped to care for me. I was in prison, and you visited me. Then those sheep are going to say, What are you talking about? When did we ever see you hungry or thirsty and give you a drink or food? When did we ever see you sick or in prison and come to visit you? Then the one will say, I'm telling you the solemn truth. Whenever you did one of these things to someone overlooked and ignored, that was me. You did it for me. Then turning to the goats, the one will say, And I was hungry, and you gave me no meal. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was homeless, and you gave me no bed. I was shivering, and you gave me no clothes, sick and in prison, and you never came to see me. Then those goats will say, What are you talking about? When did we ever see you hungry or thirsty, homeless or shivering, sick or in prison, and didn't help? And then they will hear the answer. I am telling you the solemn truth. Whenever you failed to do one of these things to someone who was being overlooked and ignored, that was me. You failed to do it for me. And so ends the reading of the scripture.